So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So straight into the action. Pelé chasing after it. Well, we all know of Johan Cruyff as the father of total football, but what can we expect from him on the pitch, Jim?
He'll be the conductor, Peter, making sure that his team create space and make good use of it. I expect Ronaldinho!
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Ronaldinho clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Ferdinand. Maldini. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham. Nicely aimed pass. And it's Ronaldinho. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Well, that looks a cracking ball. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Haaland. Cruyff. Now it's Haaland. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Milan, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Gullit, renowned for his long-range shooting. And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Pelé. Now it's Gullit. And he's got away from him. And Gullit! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Desailly is there, and he can get that clear. Bellingham, and he's in on goal. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there. Bale! What a save from Peter Schmeichel! Corner number 2 then. Throw it. And it's Seedorf. And this is Pelé! It's Pelé! Goal! Milan! The first significant strike. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
First breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Bellingham.
That was lovely, that.
Approaching the half-hour mark. Bellingham. Caught offside that time. Milan very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Now it's Pelé. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Vieira is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Luis Suarez. Cruyff, looking for options for movement.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Bellingham. Oh, look at...
Big chance! That's another chance! And he's stuck it away! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Maldini. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Ronaldinho. Varane did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Real chance!
Rice. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, that's well spotted. And that signals the end of the first period. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Milan are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. So straight into the second half. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Bale is onto this. Oh, he's found support out wide. That is a brilliant interception. Rice. Now Ronaldinho. Cruyff.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Ronaldinho, looking to play him in. And it's Luis Suarez! Oh, it's fallen loose again!
And it's in! It is an explosive start to the second half.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Haaland. Cruyff. That is lovely. Vieira. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
And here's Hullet. Hullet shoots!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Hullet. And he's had it nicked away. And this is Luis Suarez. Seedorf. Great vision. And he's worked it through. And he is deftly away. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
And the finish! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 20.
So changes afoot
Viene
here
sostituito
and
con
from
il
both sides.
Numero 24. Cambio di giocatori.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And it's Rivaldo. And he's cut it out. Played out wide. In towards the backs. Terrific effort! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt. All too easy.
Oh, terrible pass. Seedorf. Good ball, good take. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Can he get on the end of this? Skims. Decent chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's managed to get rid. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Toon really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That has not gone well. Milan needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Varane calmly anticipates. That's good play. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
He's got my ass.
Here's Rivaldo. Haaland, shot a goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Yamal gets flagged offside.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 14.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Bale. Numero 10. Numero 7. Lasciano il campo per il numero 16, il numero 23, il numero 8, il numero 18.
And it's Neymar. Into the last 5 minutes. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Milan can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Rivaldo stood his ground strongly.
He'd be disappointed with that.
Could move up a gear here. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and
Ci
stopped it.
saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Plays a sharp little ball here. Cruyff, the specialist in tearing teams apart. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And that will be the final act. Milan can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're very much on the way now. Bale, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Ronaldinho just eases him off the ball. Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And that interception was most necessary. And that is a little undercooked. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Pele! Could move up a gear here.
There's no doubt that this fella's contribution will be highly important. It's the one and only Philipp Lahm.
And what do you consider his greatest quality, Jim?
Well, it's hard to name just one because he's such an outstanding player on so many fronts, but I'd say his tactical nous, a man who can single-handedly turn defence into attack. And
Luis Suarez! That was mighty close. Now, can they get him away? Gullit. And Gullit! Oh, it's come loose. Rice. Still goalless at the moment. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Ronaldinho.
that's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Maldini can get it clear.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Pele can so cleverly bypass the press. Now it's Luis Suarez. Nicely weighted ball. He's in a great position here. That's tidy. Oh, nice one too, very nice. They want to be quick to recover this.
This is the time you need that pace.
Plays it through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Thuram getting this one clear. Ronaldinho. For Rice. Vieira. Thuram calmly anticipates. Tries to pass it through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Ronaldinho really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
He's on it, can he get away? Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Not much doubt about who's going to take this one.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Bellingham. Well, that pass isn't the best. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Milan are looking to go forward now. That has ended up in no man's land. Vieira is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Ronaldinho. Desai. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And here's Suarez. Ronaldinho. Bellingham. Pele. And it's Gullit. Here's Vieira. Bellingham. And it's Maldini. Vieira. Bale touches it back. Now it's Luis Suarez.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Looking to play him in. Now this could be a chance. Gullit. Seedorf. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's it, 45 minutes up. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So, nothing to report so far on the goals front.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. The second half is up and running.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to...
Shapes to shoot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And he's there to retrieve it. Vieira. Now it's Bale. And here's Bale. And here's Seedorf. Look at the space here. Gullit ploughing. Great chance! Ronaldinho. Vieira is the team's great visionary. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. And here's Suarez. Oh, they continue each to cancel the other out. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And it's Gullit. Rice. This is a promising build-up. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Cruyff. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. It's not an especially good pass, that. Seedorf. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. And this is Bale. That's been cut out, well played. That's good running with the ball. Now it's Luis Suarez. Can he get it through? Showing good feet. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Ferdinand defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Maldini. Vieira. Pele. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Luis Suarez. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now it's Hullet. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Hullet. Spread it left. And it's Hullet. That's good play.
And the finish! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero
All he
10.
needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Numero
Tries
7.
to get it clear.
Numero 14.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Il numero 18.
He's got away.
Il numero 24.
Kvaratskhelia.
Il numero
Well, now here's a good battle,
il numero
bicep to
15.
bicep.
Cambio di giocatori.
He's had it taken off him.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Neymar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Ambitious ball here. Oh, cracking ball.
Toon are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
And it's Kaka. Vieira. And here's Suarez.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Mateus. Pass is just off target. Kaka.
Ci sarà un
Oh,
minuto
easy
di
pickings
recupero.
there. Cruyff. Looking for options for movement. Desai can. And that's it. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So straight into the action.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
And he was quick to react. Thuram. Vieira. Oh, good read. And it's Seedorf. And here's Hullet. That's good running with the ball. Cruyff. Nicely spread. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Varane calmly anticipates. And this is Bale. This is a promising build-up. Aims beyond the defence. And that is masterful defending. Oh, good-looking ball. Bale. Oh, shoots! Oh, it's a beauty! A finish right from the top draw!
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Maldini is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And they've switched it over to the other side. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham. And he's been shifted off it. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Lahm. Played out to the left flank. And here's Cruyff. Bellingham. Milan do have a chance to counter here. Rice going forward. And that has left him in a heap. Bellingham did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now that's well seen too. Thuram. It's Seedorf. Now, can they get him away? Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Vieira. Bellingham. Vieira. Hullet. Now it's Bale. Ronaldinho.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now. And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Now it's Bale. Pinches it off him. And here's Mbappe. Thuram.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And it's Gullit. Now it's Bale.
Pretty robust defending.
40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. Vieira. He's a sharp little ball here. Good take, and is he in? Milan claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
It's a clearance, but not much of one. Yamal. And now they can spring out of defence. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, super find. Great chance! That's another chance! Oh, it's come loose.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Milan looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. And so the action is resumed. Milan leading courtesy of the game's own. Can he finish? And no mistake. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So that's 2 now without reply.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Maldini. Bellingham in the hunt and looking threatening. And he is dashing away. Gullit. And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. It made him look a bit silly, Peter.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Over to the right flank. Gives it back.
I would think that was the wisest choice.
Pelé. Desailly was in no mood for any of that. And here's Cruyff. Oh, he's got a son and a chance! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Milan are looking to go forward now. And that is a little undercooked. Mbappe! He's dealt with that really well.
Oh, that's excellent. Such a clean tackle.
So what can they make of this? Bale makes a move down the right. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And the shot! Oh, good finish! They are playing them off the park.
Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And there's green grass ahead of him. It's Pelé! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Ronaldinho. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, that's fabulous.
He's having a shot!
Brought out the best in the keeper.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Tries a shot! And it's in!
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. Bullet. Pele is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Bullet. Vieira is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Desailly demonstrating his defensive quality there. Vieira. Now it's Pele. He is through here. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Spread out to the left. Lahm has the space to scheme. He's got away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that is expertly dealt with. Pele looking understandably energised after his goal. Now it's Pele. Bullet. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Bullet. Bellingham. Pele. Great chance! Outstanding save to keep that out. And that will be it. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Bale taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So straight into the action. Tries a shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Now it's Bellingham. Seedorf. Gullit. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Bellingham. Nicely aimed pass. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Bale.
Well, for any attacker facing him, Peter, trying to force your way through Rio Ferdinand must be a daunting prospect.
Well, he is one of the great English defenders of his generation.
Quite, Peter. His playing style boasts good speed and technique, a superb reading of the game. He hardly had to tackle. That in itself can be seen as quite an achievement.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Gullit out towards the flank. Oh, good take in a good area. Cucurella clears without hesitation. Olise. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
And it's Bellingham. Thuram gets a foot in and wins the ball. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Mbappe! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply...
He's rising! No, he didn't quite meet it right. It's a really well-measured ball. He can run onto that. Oh, it's Seedorf. And that's been drilled in. And reclaimed it in a trice. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And this is Pele! It's Pele! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And he's there to clear it. Mirasol are looking to go forward now. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Bale, and this is Bale. Real chance!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Cucurella knocks it into space. In towards the back stick. Oh, that's an excellent interception.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Pele has the space to scheme. Now it's Bellingham. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's had a shot! There it is! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Bellingham. And he's cut it out. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's in a great position here. Bellingham. And the pass is intercepted. It's not an especially good pass, that.
Milan certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Tries to play it through. Olise! No, just not quite. Mirassol have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bellingham, always looking for that half a chance. Ferdinand. And it's Vieira. Now it's Pelé. Now it's Hullet. Hullet running with intent. Big chance! And that's a tiny finish. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were...
And for the first half, that is that. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, you have to ask questions how this has stayed 1-1, Peter. I do think, though, that the way spaces have been found in key areas with relative ease will be a real concern.
Great chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cucurella finding himself in space. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? So their fourth corner of the game. And that has been cleared. It's a good run down the right. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Milan have the chance to go the other way. Bellingham. And he's being shifted off it. Pedri. Now it's Pelé. Pelé will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just...
Chance for a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And it's Bellingham. Now then, the ball's come loose. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And here's Hullet. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This shot, surely! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, third corner of the game. Bellingham attempts a clearance. Bellingham. Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. Looking for the run. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bellingham. Hullet, renowned for his long-range shooting. And it's Bellingham. Lovely, now then. Can he finish? Goal! Milan! And the comeback is complete. Simplicity itself.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 17.
So we have movement on both benches.
Numero 20.
Milan have their lead.
Lasciano il campo
Yeah, I
per
always felt this
il
was
numero
coming. There was a
24.
clear increase in
Il
both
numero 6.
intensity
Il numero
and tempo.
18.
Now all they need is to try and
Attenzione,
maintain
un
it.
cambio.
He's a sharp little ball here. Seedorf. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. He's chosen to go back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Decent chance! Goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And here's the chance to counter. Pedri, good driving run. He's got away. And the shot! He's got a goal! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Mirassol cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Goulet, Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! Again, we are level! What a contest!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And the shot's on here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Goulet. Nicely weighted ball.
Ci saranno 5 minuti di recupero.
Neymar. He's on it. Can he get away? He's found a way through. Dembele. Pedri. Ball played for Dembele. Can he get it through? Cute ball now. How can he reach it? Oh, right place, right time.
Oh, makes every duel look like a total mismatch.
And here's Kane. Knocks it out wide. Varane clears. So that's it. It is all over. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're very much on the way now. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I see this guy, Upamecano, as a very modern-day centre-back. Quick, good with his feet, confident moving the ball out of defence. I mean, if you're a team like many of the good ones that like to play out from the back, then this Frenchman really is your perfect fit.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Mbappe gets on his bike and on the move. He's found a way past. Bellingham ploughing through the middle. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's a pretty loose pass.
Oh, really well played.
Now it's Kane. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. Now it's Pelé. Now it's Gullit. Now it's Bellingham. Great ball if he can get there. And he shoots! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Nice interception, well timed. Thuram can clear it away. And here's Mbappe. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Pelé can so cleverly bypass the press. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now it's Kane. Oh, important interception. Seedorf. Now that looks a decent ball. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Gullit. Now it's Pelé. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. That was well played, well stopped.
Seedorf. Bellingham. And it's Maldini. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pedri. Oh, easy pickings there. Ferdinand. Bellingham, who does have an assist to his name. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Gullit. Half an hour played now. Now it's Pelé. Pedri. Can he get on the end of this? Bellingham. Looking for the run. And that is expertly dealt with. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Seedorf. Now it's Bale. Tchouaméni spots it and intercepts. Knocks it out wide. And it's Bellingham. And the shot's on here. And that is masterful defending.
Well, you'd expect nothing less from him, Peter.
Pelé.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Milan couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Bellingham. Now, can they get him away? Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Bellingham. steaming on goalwards. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's picked his way through, delivered across. Chouameni attempts a clearance.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Bale. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pedri. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Bale. Now it's Pelé. So, a temporary halt to the action. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Milan leading by 1 at the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Milan looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. The second half is up and running.
Milan definitely want to carry on.
Bellingham! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
That has ended up in no man's land. Now he's in one-on-one. And he's there to get it away. He's looking wide. Oh, super find. He's beaten the last man. Chance, surely! And he's stuck it away. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Oh, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Bellingham. Wan-Bissaka makes the interception.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Bale touches it back. Bellingham. Mirasol appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Thuram. Bellingham. Chouameni. Ferdinand kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Maldini is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. Now it's Bale. Mbappe. And that's another good win of the ball. Now it's Pelé. Pelé showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And this is Bale. Bale! It's gone in, and it is an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So a lead courtesy of an own goal. Here's a sharp little ball here. And this is Pelé. Mirasol needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Kane. Now it's Mbappe. Kane. And he's being shifted off it. Varane defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Kane. And here's Kane. Olise. Brilliantly cut out. Now it's Bale. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kane! Goal! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 17.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Numero 10.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Rummenigge. Nice control.
Such good technique.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Mbappe. And they're back on the ball again. Rummenigge driving forwards. Now he's running away. Chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Mignon deals with that, nice and simple. Barcola. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Thuram. Here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Maldini. Milan clearly now in lead preservation mode. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, some astute defending there. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Mbappe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Mbappe! It's not an especially good pass, that. Mateus was in no mood for any of that.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Milan are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts.